that this had anything to do with staffing levels, or it had anything to do with training. So I think that's really premature.
I want to make the comment that if you're so popular over Lauren Culp, I find it absolutely hysterical to state during this
a gate was not functioning. These
legislative session brief, you only have 100 viewers watching you.
This gate apparently had nothing to do with
It's
it's
obviously something that shows what the actual citizens of Washington State think of you.
But you don't need a key to get out. So it appears at the moment that had nothing to do with it.
Let's just listen and hear what you're babbling about.
This happens, people jump on it to try to advance their agenda. So no, I don't think it's appropriate to reach a conclusion that they've suggested. And we will get to the bottom of it. There is a critical incident report system the department will use to figure out what happened here and figure out what we could do to prevent it, if anything.
Here's the point. You're the governor. You make the decisions. You put them into effect. You issue the content to the citizens, the businesses, the law enforcement agencies,
one of these juveniles. I know they're working real hard on this.
The administrative bodies.
Next, we'll go to Jerry with the Everett Herald. Go ahead, Jerry.
Thank you, Governor, for taking my question. Back to the COVID and the hospitals, one other aspect they're dealing with these days is nurses are leaving to take higher paying jobs as contract nurses, or they're called travel nurses, move around the state. And we're hearing hospitals are having trouble. It's not sustainable for them to rely on these expensive short-term physicians. Should the state be looking into any kind of response or solution, maybe a cap on how much contract nurses can be paid?
Now, why would you limit the ability of somebody else when you're making as much money as you can from everybody else that contributes?
We are working on that. We need more nurses. It's pretty simple. We needed more nurses before COVID. So we are exploring things to try to help people go into the profession, including in my budget, a budget item that would invest millions in trying to make it more possible for hospitals to take nurses in their residency program so that they can get into the profession.
You're such a dipshit.